If I did not go through any of those things, I will be an absolute soft wuss. I learn and I become better. I did not see my father for 15 years. You have to be serious when you're tackling life every single day, when you're fighting life every single day, when you're going out there in the real world, tackling, trying to make something of yourself, trying to follow your purpose. When you're truly following your purpose, you are going to take life on. What are you living your life if you're not willing to get rejected, if you're not willing to go through suffering? Life is suffering. Life is suffering. They don't face those challenges because they're all cushy in their life. But if you're saying, no, I don't want to hear the truth, and saying going the other way, okay, cool, you go the other way, but you're going to be running for your whole life every single time the truth comes and hits you. But for you to be respected, you need to first act as a man. And for you to act as a man, you need to start improving yourself. And for you to improve yourself, you need to be open-minded to challenges, suffering, obstacles, going out in the real world, getting slapped left and right, and coming back and still going the next day. A woman likes and loves a confident man. That's a fact. Okay, so I wanted to share this and be open and truthful to this because this is a topic that not a lot of people talk about, and I just want to be open about it because I've been observing this for some time and I've seen how things are going. You've probably seen from the title of this video what this observation is, and I'm going to share my thoughts and my views on this. Now, I know probably most of you that is going to be watching this, I'll be like, this guy's an idiot, and I'm going to probably lose subscribers from this because I'm telling the truth, and most people don't want to hear the truth because it hurts. If you don't want to hear the truth and you don't like to hear the truth, listen, I completely understand. You can unsubscribe, no hard feelings. Now, this topic on modern men, young men going soft is an observation that I've been seeing for quite some time. And I've seen that, especially with technology these days, social media being, pretty much everyone's day-to-day life, how things have gone more soft. So let me explain. Technologies like TikTok, for example, where I see grown men dancing. Grown men dancing. Now you might be thinking, but hold up, vidhoosh, grown men dancing, come on, that's just for fun. Okay, cool. But I've noticed that I've seen they are doing these things, dancing and all that stuff for the views. And they're acting so stupid. They're acting so, it's cringe. It's cringe. And I'll explain my views, right? And you can put it down in the comments what you think. Listen, for me, the way I look at a man is this, right? If you are going on channels or social media and doing these dances to get views, to me, it degrades you as a man. It degrades you as a man. Because if someone else was to look at that, the opposite sex, so the women, for example, the women look at you and you dancing and doing all these things, right? Cringe-worthy dances just to get the views. Do you really think that woman is going to respect you as a man? Where's your integrity? Where's your principles? Where's your values? They're all gone because why? You want to get views. You want to get views through some dancing, some dancing that doesn't make any sort of sense. Like, I've had students telling me, oh, vidhoosh, you should dance. I'm like, no, I'm not dancing because I have integrity. I'm not going to be doing something that's going to make me look like a clown. And this is where the modern men are getting soft, the modern young men as well, right? And this might hurt because it's going to be the harsh reality. But if you look back in previous generations, what do men do? Men go out in the world and actually, get rejected, go in the world of work, get their knees scraped, get literally fighting. They're going in the real world to fight, right? You can say that in the corporate world, whatever it is, but they're going out there, making something for themselves. That's the true essence of a man. The man has a purpose and he's going after his purpose. These days, you see grown-ass men dancing to these music to get views. If you're there, right? Because obviously as men, we want women to be attracted to us, okay? Completely natural, it's a human thing, get it, got it. But you have to ask yourself this question. Do you think a woman will respect you and be attracted to you when you're dancing like a clown, trying to get views? Or do you think she'll be attracted to someone who's after his purpose, who's going out there in the real world? Who do you really think? And she's a genuine woman, by the way, a real woman, right? An actual woman that is really attracted to the man side of how a man should be. Who do you think she's going to be attracted to? The guy that's dancing like a clown? Absolutely no chance. 0%. Because that's delusional. That's delusional. When I look at all these people dancing and all that, I cringe. I seriously cringe. Because you're bringing no sort of value. The only value that you're bringing is entertainment. Do you think those people that are watching are going to remember you? They're going to remember you for a couple of seconds, maybe a day or two, and that's it. You brought no value whatsoever. You just brought entertainment to get views. Where's your integrity, man? Where's your principles? See, people say I'm so serious, right? And you probably are getting this, the aura that I'm being serious. But listen, you have to be serious when you're tackling life every single day, when you're fighting life every single day, when you're going out there in the real world, tackling, trying to make something of yourself, trying to follow your purpose. When you're truly following your purpose, you are going to take life on. You are going to tackle life on with all its challenges, with all its obstacles. You're going to get your knees scraped. You're going to be brought down to your knees. You're going to get rejected left and right. That is the true essence of being a man. When he goes and follows his purpose, he's going to have to come through those challenges. But too many people these days, men especially, don't want to go through these challenges. Oh my gosh, I got rejected. No, I'm not going to go and speak to a girl again because I got rejected the last time I tried to. Men these days don't even have the confidence to go up to a girl and have a conversation. You don't even have to go to a girl to hit her up. Just have a normal conversation. I don't see any of that happening. Now it's all dating apps, Tinder, Bumble, whatever, all these things. Okay, like, swipe. Where's your social skills, man? Where's your social skills as a man? A woman likes and loves a confident man. That's a fact. They're attracted to confidence because confidence brings something out of you. It's an energy. It's a different type of energy. But how can you have the confidence when you're not willing to go and face the challenges of life? Where are you going to get challenged? You're not, which means you're not going to improve, which means you're not going to have the strength to go to the next level. When people say I'm serious, what they don't realize is I've gone through a lot of shit in my life for me to be the person that I am today. This is not part of my DNA, me being serious. This is not part of, oh, I've got the genetics. This is because I went through the challenges. I've been slapped left and right, been brought down to my knees, and all of those obstacles, all of those challenges has made me the person that I am today. I've got scars, battle scars, mental battle scars that's made me who I am today. I can literally go and speak to anyone if I want to. I don't have a problem with that. You could be a girl, guy, whatever. It could be big, small, I don't care. I'll go and can hold down a conversation. Why? Because I'm confident in myself. I understand how to speak with people, but that comes from experience. But when you're all in the social media, you're dancing and doing pointless things for views, what kind of social skills are you learning? Ask yourself that question. What kind of social skills are you learning when you're using these technologies? These technology firms are smart. They've got you sussed. They know exactly what they're doing. To be fair, I have to respect that because they're smart. Like, it's so easy these days for people just to kind of move away from challenges. They struggle and then they say, oh, you really should be so serious. But listen, of course I'm going to be serious because I'm tackling life day in, day out. Every single day is a fighting battle. I'm not going to be here just be in my comfort zone. Absolutely not. I'm not going to improve as a man. What am I going to improve if I just kind of stay to myself, like in my shell? Nothing. So when I look at all these TikTok videos, I'm like, this is cringe as hell, man. And there's some people as well that react on YouTube, right? The reaction videos. Some guys, they do this on purpose. They overplay it, over-exaggerate it to get the views. And I'm like, listen, man, you're cringe as F. Act like a man. Stop being a wuss. Stop acting like a little wuss. Where's your bloody integrity, man? You're degrading yourself as a man. Be authentic to yourself. Don't try and be authentic don't try and be someone that other people like about you. Or don't try and be someone just because you want to get the views. Those people are not going to respect you. When I hold conversations, I look at that person in the eye and I talk to them. That's direct confidence. I don't look away. Oh, no. That's a lack of confidence as a man. You have to understand that this day and age, society has gone very, very soft. And I've said this many times in my other videos, but I haven't really expanded on it. And when I kind of make these kind of suggestions or say, oh, look, this has happened, people will call you the villain. Oh, you're the villain. But it's not the villain, it's the truth. This has happened to my family as well. When I say the truth, they don't like it. But I'm okay with that. Because I go by my principles, my values. I don't care if you're my family. I don't care if you're my wife. I don't care if you're my child. This is the principles. This is the truth. If you're not willing, because the truth, you have to accept the truth to improve, right? So if you're moving away from the truth, you're not going to improve, which means that you're going to degrade me as well. I don't want that. Why would I want to be with someone that's going to move away from the truth and degrade me as well? I'm open for you to take time to, okay, get accustomed to the truth if you want to improve. I understand everyone has different time scales to accept the truth and get into accepting the truth in itself. I understand that. But if you're saying, no, I don't want to hear the truth, and saying going the other way, okay, cool, you go the other way, but you're going to be running for your whole life every single time the truth comes and hits you. That's a fact. Because the truth has a way of coming back in full circle. It has a way of coming back. That the truth will always do that. So I just, look, I've said this, yeah, I'm probably sure like people have stopped watching this because they're like, oh no, this and that, but it's the truth, man. And to be fair, the way I look at my life is I want to live my life on principles and integrity. I'm a man. As a man, I have certain responsibilities and duties that I have to go by and conduct myself as. If I start, like my students were saying, oh, you should dance and all that, absolutely hell to the no. If I start doing that, do you think they're going to take me seriously? Absolutely not. Do you think anyone's going to take me seriously when they see on TikTok, oh, look at this guy, he's dancing like a clown or just for entertainment? Absolutely not. I have to portray myself as a man. If I'm going to be doing these things, I have to do things as a man. Not because I want to get views or because society thinks it's normal now. Well, if you look back in the old generation, you can ask your parents as well and your dad, for example, hey dad, back then, did you dance and all that stuff when did you dance for people? They would say, no, absolutely not. For them, they're like, no, I'm a man. I've got shit to do. I've got responsibilities to do. I've got stress that I have to, look after the family. That's real shit, man. And these people that are on TikTok, they don't face those challenges because they're all cushy in their life. Most of them living in their parents' home, don't even have jobs as well. Or they're saying, oh, I don't need to go for a job. I don't need to go out there. You have to ask yourself the question, what kind of person do you want to become as you grow older? What kind of person do you want to be to your kids? People don't think that far. And that's okay, I understand, because obviously life is stressful. I get that, I understand. So you're obviously in the present moment. But I implore you to think that in the future, do you want your kids to see you as a dad that was just dancing and acting like a clown? How would your kid respect you? Do you even think your kid will respect you? Do you think your child will respect you? Absolutely not. Your wife wouldn't even respect you as well. There's no way, like for me, the way I look at it is like, this is me. This is how I am. This is how I act. This is how I behave. Which means that people will see me as that person. So when people say I'm serious, I have no problem with that. Do you know why? Because I'm also very, how do I put it? I can talk with anyone and everyone. That's not me being arrogant. That's me because I'm confident and I'm open to talking. I love talking with people. I love listening to people's stories. I love opening up and sharing what's, how's things going. Look at my comment section. I can reply to everyone. I'm not doing this because I say, oh, I'm better than you. Absolutely not. I want to learn more about you. I want to connect. I want to talk. That's the essence of being a human. Like people these days are like, oh no, I don't want to go up to a girl and talk because I'm fearful of rejection. So what, man? If you get rejected, and what? There's plenty of other women out there as well. But the problem is, society has made it that rejection is a bad thing. Rejection is a bad thing. Do you know? I got rejected through my whole life, man. I got rejected through my whole life. But for me, it was like, it's okay. It's hardened me as a person, but I still have empathy and sympathy for people. I'm glad I got rejected because it's hardened me as a man. That's the true essence of being a man. You need to get rejected. A relationship didn't work. The girl dumps you or for whatever reason. That's fine. You become a better man. You become stronger. I've gone in relationships where it didn't work, where the girl said it wasn't good enough, but her reasons was that I'm too good for her and she wasn't able to keep up. That still hurt me. But it's like, okay, cool, fine. I learn and I become better. I improve. I go to the next level. What is your purpose? What do you want your wife to see you as? What do you want your kids to see you as? Do you want them to see you as a role model? Then start acting like one. As opposed to looking at all these pointless TikTok videos. Listen, man, these people, the way I look at it is this, right? Is that I'd rather, and I would say this to you as well, but obviously you might have a different way of looking at it, but I'd rather go through the pain of suffering, go through the pain of rejection, go through the pain of dealing and overcoming the challenges, because all of those things that I'm going through hardens me and makes me more of a man. If I did not go through any of those things, I will be an absolute soft wuss that has not experienced the hardships of life. Maybe you don't know about this. I've probably shared here and there very, very slightly, but I'll make a separate video on this. I did not see my father for 15 years. I grew up with my mom and my siblings, not having a dad figure. And every time I was questioning myself, like, what is it to be a man? What is it do I have to do to become a man? It was hard. It was very difficult because I didn't have a father role model. So I had to learn it the hard way. I had to learn it through getting rejected, not knowing how to talk to girls, all these things. But I'm okay now because now I can go up to anyone and have a conversation. I do not have a problem with that. And to be fair as well, I do not even care if they don't care. Do you know why? I'm confident in myself. I'm secure in myself. So when I talk from a level of confidence. So take it from me, like someone who hasn't even seen their father for, like my father he wasn't part of our life for 15 years, right? And not having a father figure, I'm sure there's some of you that are watching this, or maybe a lot of you that are watching this, don't have a certain figure in your life and you do struggle. I empathize with that. I understand it's not easy, but you have a choice. You have a choice because you can either derail and go on the really bad route, which a lot of people have done, or you can go on the route of, okay, self-improvement. I need to still find a way to improve myself. I need to keep improving. It's going to be hard, but because my mind is about improving myself and becoming a better man, I'm going to find the ways to do that. Like, it's very important. It's very, very important because you are going to become an adult as well. And if you are probably an adult. And when you're an adult, you're going to go into obviously a family and all that stuff. It's very important for your future kids. You have to set an example for your future kids. You have to set an example for your family, your wife. Your wife will look up to you. You have to be strong for her. You have to be strong for your kids. You have to hold it down. What is the purpose of a lion in a herd? The lion, not the lioness. What's the purpose of a lion? The lion protects his family. How? It protects the territory that they occupy. Any other intrusion from other lions, they go for the fight. They go for the kill. Because that's the lion's responsibility. There is a reason why women like older men. Have you ever questioned that? Why women like older men? There is a reason. Reason being is because older men tend to be, not always, tend to be more mature. Tend to be on their shit. They have a purpose. Women love that. Women love a man that can give that security, that knows that this man is ambitious and knows what he wants to do. Because women mature quicker than men. That's a fact. Whether you want to admit it or not, that's a fact. Women mature quicker than men. Right? So for a woman, when they see guys their age, most of the guys their age are probably immature, not taking life seriously. So they want the older men because the older men are on their shit. They don't mess around, man. They're true to themselves. They're real masculine men, if that makes sense. Not in like an arrogant way, but they're on the top of their shit. Women are very attracted to that. So I ask you, what kind of man do you want to be? Do you think that by you doing these soft things, not willing to go through challenges, do you think the woman's going to be attracted to that? They might be attracted, but the attraction might be for different things, not for who you truly are. I hope you can register that because that was a very important point. Like, women want mature men that are on their shit. Don't be looking at these social media women that just, in it for the views, entertainment. Those are not the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about the real women, man. And there are a lot of real women, good women out there. But you've also got to improve yourself as a man for you to even get to that level, to try and at least get them to attracted to you and start having conversations. Like, when you have conversations as well, what kind of conversations are you talking about? What kind of topics are you talking about? That's also very important. Hey, did you see this on Instagram or TikTok? This guy was dancing or this girl was dancing. Is that the kind of conversations you're having? Like, really? Come on, really? Is that the actual kind of conversations you're having, as opposed to, okay, how about topics or conversations where you and your friend circle can improve and go to the next level? Okay, if we do this business, or if we do it this strategic way, or if we move things like this, we can get this to run this way and we can get revenues this way, or just self-improvement, like in a way where you guys can go up to another level, as opposed to looking at entertainment, man. Entertainment is an entertainment for a reason. It's just there as an easy thing. But as a man, you need to find your true purpose. And once you find the true purpose, you go after it. Those things you don't even watch. They're all for soft people, man. People that just have no direction in life. The reason why I'm doing YouTube, listen, I don't like social media, right? But the reason why I'm doing YouTube is because I want to share these kind of thoughts, observations, views, and the kind of my thinking process about it. And, you know, people have obviously taken good, they've resonated with that, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to go and watch these pointless things. For me, I'm here to improve myself. I'm here to say, okay, what else can I do to go and improve myself? Okay, cool, I'm going to do this. So YouTube, what does that mean? Okay, storytelling. It means that, okay, I have to improve how I speak. Okay, I have to try and find a way of making videos better, etc., etc., etc. But that is improvement. That is you working towards something. That's a goal. Even though I have other things going on for me as well. YouTube is not my main thing at all, by no means whatsoever. It's not my main thing whatsoever. But it's like, it's me pushing myself even more. Because I want to push myself. Because I want the challenge. Because I know the challenge, if I'm able to overcome it, will make me a better person. Like you have to ask yourself these questions. It's very, very serious. And I'm being truthful and open because I hope you can open your mind to that. Modern young men are going soft. They're struggling to understand or even have a direction of where they should go. And then they watch all these social media are just bad influence, man. It's a bad influence. And if you're not true to yourself, if you're not in tune with who you are as a person, which means that you have to reflect, take time off, cut all the distractions, and think to yourself and be in a state of mind where you're trying to figure out yourself. You need to do that. That's very important. Because when you do that, you're able to start discovering more about yourself. You're discovering, okay, these are the things I like, these are the things I don't like. Okay, now let me move to this direction and then start going forward. Let me take 2-3 steps forward at least. That's going in the right direction. Don't cut all these noises, man. Cut all this shit off, man. You don't need that shit. These are bad influences on you. Think about, okay, even if it's not for yourself, think about the purpose for your family, for your future kids, for your future grandkids. Do you not want them to look up to you and say, yeah, my dad was the best. My dad was the best, man. He was such a role model. He made me understand the true hardships of life, but I'm so glad that he did that. But you cannot teach that to your kids if you haven't gone through it yourself. When you teach something, it means that you've gone through it yourself, which is why you're teaching. That's the whole point and the whole essence of teaching. You're teaching something you know or you've experienced to someone else. But if you haven't gone through it, how can you teach? It's not authentic. It's not genuine. Think it through. Like I really hope you can at least start opening your mind and think it through. Start trying to be more accustomed to going to challenges, towards challenges. Get your knees scraped. Go through the suffering. I went through the suffering. I'm okay going through the suffering. My whole life is suffering, but I'm okay with that. You know why? Every scar I get, every hurt I get, I still become stronger. Which means that the person who hasn't gone through the challenges, who hasn't gone through the obstacles, who hasn't gone through the suffering, I would just... This is me. Obliterate. I can't say the word. You know what I'm saying, right? They're gone. Because to me, it's like, what the heck, man? I'm on a different level. Again, this is not me being arrogant. This is because I've gone through the challenges. I was open-minded to do this. I wanted to do this. Why do you... Like, you ask yourself this, right? What are you living your life if you're not willing to get rejected? If you're not willing to go through suffering? Life is suffering. Life is suffering. That's the truth. But people these days don't want to go through the suffering because they want the easy thing. They want the comfortable thing. They want the cushy thing. You're not going to get anywhere in life, man. You're not going to get anywhere in life if you're avoiding suffering. You have to suffer. You have to get rejected, man. It has to hurt you here. It's very, very important that it hurts because the hurt and the pain will allow you to become stronger. It will open something inside you that you did not know you had. And now you're like, whoa, okay. I've said this before, right? If you look at my figurines, right? The Dragon Ball Z aspect, when, for those who know anime, but, essentially Goku, which is a character in Dragon Ball Z, you have these different levels. You have normal Saiyan level and then Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, 3, 4. When he gets whooped as a normal guy, he gets whooped left and right. He goes through the suffering, the pain, all of that, right? Gets fought he gets his ass beaten down. But then it's only when he gets his ass beaten down, he's able then to go through the next level because he's just suffered that pain. And now something inside him has opened for him to go to Super Saiyan, which is the next level. And when he's on Super Saiyan, the next level, man, he's unstoppable. He is whooping everyone else's ass. And then there's Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. Next level, next level, next level. That is how you should look at life. Once you reach this level, okay, now you go to the next level. But the next level is going to be hard. You're going to be on the bottom because you've never experienced that level. But that's fine because now you're learning the next level, which means at the beginning you're going to be on 0 level. As you're learning, you're going to start climbing like a ladder. You start climbing, start climbing, start climbing. That's life, man. So you have to ask yourself the question, what kind of man do you want to become? Do you want to become these soft men? These men that are just doing stupid things just for the views, just for entertainment, where pretty much the women won't even respect you, by the way. They won't respect you. Or do you want to be the man that your future wife, your future children, your future family will respect you and say, he was a man. He is a man of his words and I respect him. Women will stay with you if they respect you. They don't have to like you. But if they respect you, they will stay with you. Respect is a big thing in a man's world, if you don't know. A man needs to feel respected because when he feels respected, he feels valued. The moment when a man does not feel he's respected, everything about him goes away. It just goes down. But for you to be respected, you need to first act as a man. And for you to act as a man, you need to start improving yourself. And for you to improve yourself, you need to be open-minded to challenges, suffering, obstacles, going out in the real world, getting slapped left and right and coming back and still going the next day. That is the true essence of being a man. Everything starts from 0. When are you going to start? Peace.